Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's having a great day today. This is Bill and Emily, and today we do have a little health tip, a little different one. Like the topic says, does Bill and Emily take supplements? And you guys, before I get started on that question and actually give you the answer, I have to lay the platform down and get something straightened out here first, because sometimes people think that when we're trying to promote a health product that we know the public needs, and that we feel that the public should see it, and we do a lot of different social media post about it and get on live Facebook. Well, people seem to think that, and that's probably not their faults, because most people are getting slammed with a lot of these new supplement companies out there that are promoting these new supplements that are doing these so-called magical things to your body, or a pill that is going to make you lose weight, and they're talking about how it works, and they have all these people on their sites showing the effects when this happens, and people are being inundated by this, so I can understand this. But you know what, guys? There are people out there like Emily and I. I'm a wellness coach, strength and conditioning coach, and we've been doing this for over 35 years. There's some old school wellness coaches and strength and conditioning coaches and nutritionists or dietitians or whatever, that our focus really is on helping the public understand what they're doing to themselves by these processed Western foods that they're eating, or actually give them an answer on why are they feeling so sick. And so there's actually some of us out here that are focused on that. Now, as a wellness coach and a strength and conditioning coach for over 35 years, that's what we did for a living. That's what I supported my family with. Yes, I got paid for helping people. I got paid for educating them on, or pointing them in the right directions on where to go to find the best research or to promote a product. Now, that's our duty. So us old school wellness coaches and strength and conditioning coaches or nutritionists or health professional, whatever you want to call us, our duty is to make sure that when we promote a product, that we do our own education, we do our own research on it, and we use them ourselves, because we want to make sure that product is going to be safe for our client. And we want to make sure that product is going to do what it's supposed to do. And so when something comes up that shows that, or has been showing a lot of good benefits on people over decades, I'm not talking about these supplement companies that just happen to pop onto the market. They've only been on the market for maybe, a year or two or 3 months or 6 months, and their product, their website is saying that this product does some fantastic stuff. You know what, guys? Most of the time, those products do not last. They're gone within a year or two because they don't work. And yes, most of those people that are endorsing those products have no nutritional background. They've never really professionally have done it, or they have never really professionally have helped people over time. And so they're just going off what the company's saying, okay? And yes, and most of those products do give income to people that are looking for a better lifestyle, which is great. That's what you need to do. You need to find a filler that will add more income to your lifestyle, so you can enjoy your family, time freedom or financial freedom. But make sure that when you get involved in a health product, that it's safe for whoever you're giving it to, because most of them aren't, guys. So I wanted to get this straightened out, because here at the Alkaline Lifestyle Pro, we actually have wellness coaches, strength and conditioning coaches, health professionals that are actually involved. And we do have a product. Now, these wellness coaches, when I first talked to them, didn't know much about hydrogen in the water, active hydrogen in the water, just like me. 6 years ago, I had no idea. And so when these professionals saw the benefits from hydrogen being in the water as a therapeutic, and how it reacts to the body in a therapeutic way, they're like me. They completely changed their platform on their health platform. So 75% of your body is water. So let's change that before the food and get that strong. And that's why they saw the results. You know, I even have a couple doctors in this town that actually saw their patients' blood tests change, because all they did was change the type of water to hydrogen-rich water, which has active hydrogen in it. So it is therapeutic to the body. You know, guys, so when we find something like this, it's my duty as a wellness coach to get the information out there so that you guys can see it. And if I was more concerned about my wallet, then I wouldn't give this water away for free to people. That's exactly how we do this. And that's exactly how our team does this. We point them in the right direction, and we give it away for free to let them try it. As long as they follow our protocol, they'll get the effects. But some people might have effects within 3 days. Some people might feel the benefits in 30 days. So maybe in 3 months. But there is so much scientific case studies. Third party, I'm not talking about the company I'm involved in that makes a device that makes hydrogen-rich water. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about third party investigation and research on hydrogen water. I'm talking about that. There is so many of it out there, hundreds and hundreds of them, that your doctor or your wellness coach or your nutritionist or your health professional or your holistic doc, I don't care who they are, your holistic chiropractor, they can't deny this. They can't deny that the hydrogen in the water has benefits to anybody that has some type of degenerative disease, as long as they follow the protocol and as long as they're drinking enough of the water that has the benefits. Now, the water is going to always be our base, always. But we follow it with good nutrition too. Okay, guys? And so I wanted to get that straightened out, because it seems like I said, it seems like people get the wrong idea when a wellness coach like myself and those in our group are talking so much about hydrogen or active hydrogen in water. Because you know what, guys? That's where it's got to start. Like I said, your body's 75% water. Those of you that are drinking bottled water, tap water, or you're going to the health food store and getting those alkaline waters from the health food store that you're paying way too much for, that's all junk. That's all junk. I proved it in my demos. I can prove that water has no active hydrogen in it. You cannot go to any health food store. You cannot go to any machine that says alkaline water. You can't even go down to Carlsbad, where they have the Carlsbad water that everybody is jumping on board about and saying how good it is. You can't even get it out of there, guys. It has to go through an electrolysis process to get the active hydrogen in it. It's not about the pH of the water, guys. I don't care about the pH of the water. If you got active hydrogen in your water, it's automatically going to have a higher pH to it. But you guys, you got to go through electrolysis process like we have. We have a device that hooks up to our faucet that converts our city water into active hydrogen. Also, there's countries left in the world that has this water coming naturally out of the ground. How many of you have ever heard of holy water in Lourdes, France? Google it. Google Lourdes, France magic water. There you go. Okay, so don't believe me, do your own research. But we have to, as a wellness coach, and yes, I do make money because it's my income, and that's fine, because like I said, how am I going to support myself and my family? How do you guys support yourselves with a 9 to 5 job? You make money, right? That's what I do. But our focus mainly is always going to be health first, always. And the money will always follow. Okay, guys? And especially if you have a product that actually works, that actually has scientific backing to it, that's been around for centuries, and the company itself has been around for decades itself, and so it's gone through the test of time. It's not a company that's been around for 2 or 3 years and then all of a sudden it's gone, which a lot of you know that. And so there are some really good supplement companies out there that do have some good protein powders, stuff like that. There are some. I personally, I'm going to answer the question now. Do Emily and Bill take supplements? Yes, we do. But not the same type you guys are taking. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. I'm going to show you exactly what I take. Okay, guys? So this is what Emily and I take. Now, most of you that are following me know that we're really into raw foods. And so we're going to get we're going to get most of our, if not all of our nutrients out of the raw foods. We may cook 1 meal a day. That's it. We may eat 1 cooked meal a day, but that doesn't happen all the time. We can go 3 or 4 or 5 days without cooking any meals and eat all raw that day, because you guys have to understand that when you cook your meal, now those of you that are cooking your meals, all your meals, every day, you are not getting the probiotics and the digestive enzymes you need to have a healthy digestive tract and a healthy gut. You're not going to get that. All diseases, I would say all diseases start in the gut due to an unhealthy gut with more bad gut bacteria than good. Okay? We've done it so many times. All we've done is change the type of water those people are drinking to hydrogen-rich water that has active hydrogen in it. And then we'll put, once they get that changed, because it's detoxing you every single day. That's the key. We've got to detox you every single day. Once they do that for about a month, then we introduce them to the raw, live probiotics and digestive enzymes for their guts. Okay? So the supplements that Emily and I take, and I'm going to show you, I've got them here. I'm going to show you the first one. Now, we do a veggie protein powder. Now, for myself, I have to be very careful about any protein powder that I buy. And you guys should too, because there's a lot of them out there and there's a lot of junk. Okay, they're showing now, science is showing that a lot of these new wave or new, these supplement companies that are jumping on the bandwagon, they're showing up with heavy metals in their supplementation, especially in the pill form. So we've got to be really careful with that. So those of you that are looking at something that's only been around for 2 or 3 months, or it's on the ground floor, not enough research on it. And it's got to be third-party research. I don't care about the scientists and the chemists and the researchers that are in the company themselves. I don't care about that. It's got to be a third party. So it's going to take time. It takes more than 1 or 2 or 3 years. Okay, guys, you got to remember that. So I like this one here. This is our protein powder. It's a MRM. It's a veggie protein powder. As you can see, it's a non-GMO organic. This doesn't bother my stomach. Like I said, I've got a very sensitive stomach when it comes to protein powder. If I try, as a wellness coach, and especially now that I'm doing live videos and I'm doing a lot of health blogs, I get inundated with supplement companies all the time want me to promote their supplement. And I respect them all, and I'm going to check up on every single one of them. But I'm going to be very upfront with them and let them know, I really don't take many supplements, and the ones I do take aren't the same as what you're promoting. And so I get most of my new probiotics and live digestive enzymes out of raw foods. But I'll look at it, okay? And I'll tell you, I would have to say 95% of them don't have enough research for me to find. I mean, my wife is very good at research. She goes on the internet and she goes past all that negativity. Whenever I see negativity on any supplements, I don't believe it. I don't believe any of it, because Emily is able to go deeper than that. Then we can make the decision, okay, there's just not enough information, and I cannot promote that. I cannot let my clients, or I cannot tell the public, this is what I recommend, because there's just not enough research, okay? And plus, I won't do it myself, okay, guys? And so that's how you research it. Well, this has been around a long, long time, so there's a lot of good information on it. Now, the next thing that I'll have this. This will be in my fruit, my raw fruit. I put kefir in it for my probiotics. I put the green powder for my probiotics. But this is for my morning drink after I exercise, my protein drink. So I'm getting my protein from the veggie protein that's inside here, and plus whatever else in the fruit and stuff. So that's the first thing I do. I have this. This is the green powder that we've been using for years, and this, to be for us, is the best one we found out there. And the reason why, it's been around a long time. It's got it's got all the research on it. It's got all the information you need to research it. And what we like about this powder is that it's a green powder. So it's got all the nutrients, got probiotics, got enzymes. But what we like about this one is it's got sea vegetables in it. And so if you Google sea vegetables, the health benefits from that, you can see why we chose this. Now, for example, I'll have 1 scoop of this twice a day. Usually when I get home from the gym, I have a 20-ounce glass of hydrogen-rich water, and I'll put 1 scoop of this inside there, and then I'll wait a half hour, and then I'll have my breakfast. See, we do intermittent fasting. We do actually a brunch intermittent fasting. And so this is one of the supplements that we take. Now, we do this twice a day. I also will put a scoop of this in my, if I have a fruit smoothie protein drink, I'll put a scoop of this in there too. And so we do that. Now, I do take a pill form, and it's turmeric, and most of you have used turmeric or know about turmeric, how important it is to prevent. It's an anti-cancer prevention, and turmeric is very important. I've done blogs on that. You can Google the benefits of taking turmeric to help prevent cancer or any other diseases out there. But I do take a turmeric, and this is what it looks like. Here's the box right there, Yukon. Okay, that's what it's called. It's made in where's it made? In Okinawa. It's GMO-free, organic. Now, why do I take this particular type of Yukon or turmeric? It's because Emily and I have done our investigation, as well as one of the top wellness coaches, Rachel, in our group, who is very, very educated in nutrition and teaches it to people almost on a daily basis. She also did her investigation, and she also, like us, tried it herself, and we did, and found the benefits to be much, much more than the regular health food stores turmeric. And why is this particular one work so well? We've had people who have been on turmeric for years. Then they wanted to try ours, and instantly, within a few days or a week or two, they felt a difference changing to these. And the reason for that is because people don't understand that not all turmeric is the same. Okay, guys? You want to make sure when you go to a health food store and you're going to spend the money on turmeric, because it's not cheap, that you're buying turmeric that's pure. Now, unless things have changed at health food stores, I don't think you can find pure turmeric at health food stores. I don't think you can, unless things have changed. This particular product we're using is pure turmeric. The other thing is that I didn't know is that turmeric will oxidize just like the hydrogen or the active hydrogen in hydrogen-rich water. Over time, that antioxidant, which is the active hydrogen in the water, will eventually dissipate within 48 hours. And that's why you can't buy it at a health food store. You can't buy active hydrogen or hydrogen in water at a health food store because it's going to dissipate. And that's just like this. I didn't know that. And so the turmeric has to be packaged like this, sealed like this, okay, and it comes in a seal like this. It has to be packaged like this so it doesn't oxidize. Okay, guys? So what happens is when you open up a bottle of turmeric that you spent all that money at a health food store, as soon as you open that bottle, crack it open, the air's hitting it, and it's starting to oxidize right away. So over time, you're not going to get the benefits from it. It's going to oxidize. That's why we have to go with this. Now, the other thing I didn't know is that when you're taking turmeric to help your body utilize more of it, you need certain types of essential oils that are with it. Now, I don't know if the health food stores have that type of turmeric. To see the certain essential oils are in the capsules with the turmeric in order for it to be utilized into the body faster. Okay, guys. This is the other thing. This is one that one of our wellness coaches has really talked about. There's 2 seasons turmeric. I bet you guys didn't know that, because I sure didn't. And that you have to have both seasons. I didn't know that. So that's why we do this one. So the way I do this is because all of you know that turmeric is good for inflammation. That's what most people feel, is people that have a lot of inflammation or a lot of arthritis, when they start doing turmeric and they give it 90 to 180 days, that's one of the first things they notice, is that their joint pains are getting less and less and less, their knees, their shoulders, whatever. So because Emily and I train so hard 6 days a week, when we do interval training with heavy weights, I take 5 of these every night before I go to bed with my active hydrogen water, every night. And so I do this 7 days a week, guys. So this is the supplement pills that I take, okay? All right, now, next thing. How does Bill and Emily get their pre and probiotics and their live or their digestive enzymes? How do we get it? Well, like I said, we do not take any probiotics or digestive enzymes in a pill form at all, because we eat enough raw fruits and vegetables that already have it in it for our body to digest the food. Because raw foods, I didn't say cooked, raw foods come with probiotics and digestive enzymes. God made that raw food to digest itself when we consume it. Okay, guys? So what happens is when you cook it, you've killed the enzymes in it that helps it digest. Okay, so when you eat it, you're going to have to use digestive enzymes out of your own bank in your body, and you've only got so much to last you the rest, your whole life. Okay, so that's why it's so important to have raw foods. So how does Bill and Emily get their raw probiotics and digestive enzymes? We do kefir. This is our kefir here. And so I'll have kefir. I'll have 4 ounces of kefir right before I leave for the gym. If I make my protein fruit smoothie, I'll have 8 ounces of kefir in that, and I'll have all my, my green powder, my organic mixed fruits, my protein powder. I put a tablespoon of coconut oil in it. I put 6 ounces of my hydrogen-rich water in it to help my body utilize it much faster. What else do I put in there? I think that's all. Oh, I put half a banana in there also. Okay, now that's why I make my smoothie. But this is how we get our pre, pro, and digestive enzymes. And I'll have 4 ounces before I go to bed at night. So I have 4 ounces before I go to the gym. I have 8 ounces in my protein drink, and I have 4 ounces when I go to bed at night. So I'm putting good gut bacteria back in my gut. Okay, guys? And so at nighttime, when I'm rebuilding my body and recovering, I want those good enzymes and those good probiotics in there. Now, the other way that Emily and I get our pre, pro, and digestive enzymes is kombucha. Now, everything we're doing is homemade. Emily spends the time and makes it herself, okay? Here's the kombucha. Okay, so how I do kombucha is because it's got a lot of great digestive enzymes, that the supplement companies that are selling probiotics and digestive enzymes, the way they want you to use the digestive enzyme is right after you've eaten a meal, you have a pill to help break it down. Now, guys, there's a couple of good companies out there that sell probiotics and digestive enzymes in a pill form. And like I told you at the beginning of this video, we are going to investigate everything that we are going to promote first. Okay, guys? I did try these. Okay, guys? I choose not to do it because I'm getting enough of my probiotics and digestive enzymes out of the raw foods I'm eating, and plus these other ways I'm getting them. So I choose not to. I don't have to do that. Those of you that cannot do this, you've got to do something. You've got to put something in that gap. You've got to have something that will help you digest your food. And so the two companies that I like, that I would promote, would be, the first one is by Shan Stratton. I think it's called CoreHealthProduct.com. Okay, he's been around for over 20 years, and so he knows what he's doing, and the product works, and it's gone through the test of time. The other one is, and I don't know his website, but I think if you put his name in, you can put in Probiotics Wade Lightheart. That's the other one too. So either one of those, I would probably look at if I had to do it, because I know what the process went through for them to get that, and I know both of those guys, they know what they're doing. They're very, very educated in enzymes and probiotics, and they've been around, and they're alternative long years and years. Okay, guys, so that's probably what I do. But how I do my kombucha is right after I have my protein powder, my breakfast meal, I'll drink 8 ounces of this. Now, most of you should only drink 4 ounces. I do 8 ounces because I'm used to it. And then after a meal, if I have lunch around 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock, I'll always have kombucha on top of that right after I'm done eating. My dinner meal, exact same thing. I'll have my kombucha right on top of that, because what am I doing? I'm helping my body digest the food so it doesn't have to work so hard. Why do you guys, after you eat a big meal or have a big giant steak, or you're on Thanksgiving, you have a huge bunch of turkey, mashed potatoes, why are you so tired after you eat? Because your body is using up all its energy to digest the food. And so what if I am giving myself good digestive enzymes on top of that food? Well, my body doesn't have to work so hard, so I don't get tired. You get it? That's how it works. Okay, guys? So it's not a good thing to be that tired, to lose all your energy that way. So that's a kombucha. Now, the other way that we get our pre and probiotics is Emily makes fermented cultured veggies, mainly sauerkraut. And so what I do with the sauerkraut is, in my salads, I'll put 2 tablespoons of sauerkraut in my salad. Or if I'm not going to have a salad, I'll put 2 tablespoons of sauerkraut on a plate with whatever, if I'm going to have a protein of some type, like say a couple of eggs, or I don't eat that much meat. I can't remember the last time I had chicken, to be honest. But I'll put a couple of tablespoons of sauerkraut, and I'll take my Paul Newman, what's that called? It's a dressings of vinaigrette. And I'll put a little bit of vinaigrette to get a little flavor, and I'll eat that. So that's another way. We actually try to introduce the sauerkraut in our diet every single day. Oh, I know what I do. I take the sauerkraut, and I'll take a medium-sized avocado, put it in a bowl, and then I'll use my dressing, my vinaigrette on top of that. You're going to get good raw fat, live good fat, along with the good good probiotics and the good digestive enzymes in the sauerkraut. So that's how I do that. So guys, and that's it. That's all the supplements we take. Now, back in the days when Emily and I were competing, you would not believe the amount of money we spent every month on supplements. All the meal replacement powders, all the branched chain amino acids, and the fat burners, and the L-carotines, and this does that, and this does that, and okay, you do this, you do that. Well, you guys, when learn the anatomy of the digestive tract, all those things you're taking, you're wasting your money. You're just blowing them out because your body is not stupid. Your body's designed to eat raw foods. That's what it's designed for. And raw foods, the structure of the raw food is different than supplements. And the body's not stupid. And when you start pouring down all that supplements into your body and spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars like we did, the body doesn't recognize that as being good. So where's it going into? Yeah, it's going into your blood, and that's what the issue is. And that's why so many people that are jumping on the bandwagon and trying this super fast diet pill, and over time, all of a sudden they're getting sick, or their liver or their kidneys are working too hard. See, that's the key, is that kidney is working way, way too hard to digest all that food, to flush it out of your body. And that's why this hydrogen-rich water, this water that we're drinking here, is so important, because we're detoxing on a daily basis. You know, the environment, we can't get away from the toxicity in the environment. It ain't going to happen. And you can't let that build up in your cells, because that's how you get sick. So you got to detox every single day. You got to be able to neutralize those free radicals that are doing damage to your body, or the free radicals that are causing you to premature age. You drink hydrogen-rich water that is the most powerfulest antioxidant in the world, will neutralize that and slow the aging down and actually be able to detox you on a daily basis. That's why, like I said, I'm a wellness coach. It's my job to give you guys the information, good information, solid information. I can send you all the science information about this you want. You can't deny it. There's too much out there. Too many people are feeling the benefits from this because they've had an open mind and they've tried it. And like I said, we give it away for free. So I'm not in it for the money, although I do make money. Yes, I admit that, because that's how I have to survive. That gives me the opportunity to be on here at this time of the day, to spread the word. That's what my job is, to spread the word, and I'm going to keep doing it. Okay, guys? And so I hope you saw some value in this. If you got any questions, you can go to my, you could message me. If you want to see my health blogs and my video links of health and exercising, go to my Drink Nature's Water Facebook page, like it, and I have all kinds of goodies on there. But that's what Emily and I do. And that's how we get and that's the only supplementations that we really do. So like I said, if you guys saw some value in this, message me. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay, so you guys have a great day, and Emily and I are going to have a great day. It's going to be a beautiful day today. I'm going to definitely get outside and get some vitamin D. So we'll see you guys next time around. Have a great day.